Yo, some really weird things can come down the fall runways. However, this season, a lot of these trends are very wearable. And that means that you, especially you, can get into these trends. So let's get into them now. So this season, right? I mean, this is true every season. It's not about what you wear, but how you wear it. Imagine slipping into something that makes you feel absolutely beautiful, confident, and radiant. So the first trend is boho. Now, in my video where I told you how to slay with a big belay, I had asked you for what your pain points are when it comes to dressing for the fall, and you guys said a lot in that video, and thank you very much, because it helps me to help you. However, a lot of you guys were talking about layering and how to layer so you don't look bulky, and when I was looking up trends for this video, and I was like, yes, boho. Boho is going to be trending. Now, here's the thing when it comes to trends. It does not mean that everything that you have in your closet is now out of style and you have to get rid of it for these new trends. And it does, you know, it don't mean that at all. Basically, when something is trending, it's going to be in a lot of stores. So you're going to be able to, you know, buy pieces that maybe you weren't able to buy the previous season. Which, if a trend is something that fits your personal style and lifestyle, that's a great thing, because then if you were looking for certain pieces that you wanted to add to elevate your wardrobe, you're gonna be able to do that. Now, one great thing about boho is that it is a style that is prone to a lot of light layering. And what's great about that is that you can create almost any silhouette that you want to. You can give the illusion of a more snatched waist. You can give the illusion of being longer and leaner. And you can do that with a lot of the layering that happens in the boho style. You can also make yourself look curvier. You can make a little booty look like a big old truck booty, just booty. Well, maybe not that far, but you know, make a little booty look a little bigger. So here's an example of me back in 2018. I wouldn't say that this is like full on boho, but it's giving, you know, the boho vibes with the longer kimono that I had on that I want to say I got that from Shein. There was a time where my fashion and my skincare content were all on one channel, and I think that was around that time. And I was like, let me try this Shein and see what all these people are talking about. And I think that was one of the things from my order that I actually wound up liking. The dress, I don't remember where I got it from, and then the shoes, I believe, are Shoots, right? So anyway, I remember loving this outfit because at the time I had gained about 30 pounds, and I was just like, damn, like, like I wasn't feeling like myself, but I still wanted to dress up, you know, clearly, because I'm not the type of person where I'm like, well, at least not this side of life, you know. If you caught me in my 20s or in my teens, it'd be a different story. However, I wasn't about to let that weight gain keep me from wearing cute stuff. I just had to, you know, dress a little bit differently, and now that I'm, you know, I've had a breast reduction and all that other stuff, I dress even more different. However, now when you contrast this style with this style, now y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know we internet cousins, we friends. For me to show you this picture of me when I was trying on this dress in the Zara fitting room. Now, the funny thing is, I actually wound up buying that dress, and it's one of my favorite dresses. It's just the tie is at a very weird place. Like that's not where I would put the tie at the waist, and you know, it's just a little unfortunate angle. But anyway, look at how the two outfits are contrasted. And these were taken maybe a few days apart, no more than a week apart. The light layering kind of helped me to look longer and leaner. It gave me more of a shape, especially when you see like the ruffle detailing in the dress, and you know, the cinching of the belt here gave the illusion. Well, I do have a defined waist, but you ain't seeing it in the polka dot. I feel like I look probably about 10 pounds lighter in the boho looking outfit than I do in this polka dot dress. And that just goes to show you that you can layer without it looking bulky. You can layer and actually have it, you know, work for you in your favor. So on the screen, I'm gonna put up some inspiration pictures up here. You know, you might wanna pause the video. Let me look cute for the screenshot. But I'll, you know, put some inspo up here for you to look at. Now, let me tell y'all something. I tried my best to be able to illustrate the points in this video, but y'all gotta understand that I'm limited sometimes. The last video, people were like, oh, well, can we see somebody with, you know, no hips and no booty, but a wide back? Or can we see somebody with a short leg on this side and a long leg on this? And I was like, yo, like, y'all didn't hear me when I said I was a little bit limited in some of the illustrations that I can give y'all? Now, I would love to show you every body type and and size and height and everything. However, where am I getting that from? And then, you know, sometimes like I don't mind using myself as an example, but I don't have the same body type as everybody. Sometimes I don't even have the clothes that you know, we gonna get there. This is gonna be a channel where, you know, we gonna get there. So at any rate, what do you think of the boho style? Would you be trying it? Yay or nay? Let me know in the comments, and let's move on to the next trend. Okay, so the next trend, leopard print. Now this trend is either gonna get some cheers or some jeers from you guys in the comments. Now the thing with leopard print, and me myself personally, I love a leopard print. Like leopard print to me is a neutral. It can go with so many other colors. It can even mix with other prints. You can wear leopard with polka dots. You can wear leopard with camo. You can wear leopard with stripes. Like it just goes with so many things. And I feel like I have all of the leopard pieces that I could possibly have. However, I think for fall, I may look for a leopard trench that has like that, like a pony texture, you know? Like I feel like that needs to happen. I don't know who's gonna have it, but again, like I said, when it comes to trends, when something is trending, you're gonna see it in stores more often. So you're able to, you know, update your wardrobe, get you some pieces that's gonna elevate your outfits and whatnot. And it'll be more prevalent for that trend, provided that that trend fits your personal style and lifestyle. And big thing here on this channel, anything new that you are considering in your wardrobe has to go with at least 5 other things that you already own. Otherwise, why you buying it? Now, one thing that's also cool about this trend is that you don't have to be, you know, head to toe Catwoman with this leopard all the way up and down looking like Nanny, right? You can also dabble into this trend with accessories. So an earring, some shoes, some boots, a bag, hair accessories. You know, you can get your little feet wet in the leopard print trend or not at all, you know, that's your prerogative. So whether you want to get in or you like, nah, I'm out, let me know in the comments and let's move on to the next trend. Yep. Listen, it is September 3rd right now when I'm filming this. It is still summertime. I am one of those people because I'm a summer baby. My birthday was August 26th. Do not rush summer. Summer don't end till about September 21st, September 22nd. Y'all be rushing in with your pumpkin spice lattes and wanting to wear your fall clothes. Where you wearing them hot ass clothes too? Okay, chill. As much as I love fall clothing, like we probably not gonna get any fall weather until maybe like mid-October, okay? But anyway, I'm so excited that leather is trending for this season, right? Now, obviously a leather jacket is going to be a staple in your wardrobe and it's a staple every fall, right? However, we're not just talking about jackets, leather trenches. We are talking about leather pieces, leather bustiers, leather crop tops, leather skirts, leather pants, leather shorts. Who's gonna stop you in a head-to-toe leather outfit? I might need to get me one of them head-to-toe leather outfits too. So this is a trend where I'm going to keep my eyes open to see what I see, because I definitely want to add some leather pieces to my wardrobe this fall, especially when it comes to like clothing pieces. Like I have a faux leather skirt that, where did I get that skirt from? I think it was from the Scoop line at Walmart. Very cute. But I think I want to like maybe invest in either maybe like a vintage leather piece or some really good faux leather, vegan leather pieces, because I'm just like, I like that like chic, very chic look when it comes to the leather dresses with like a cute little like cutout or something. And then I love a fit and flare, so like a cute little like leather fit and flare dress with some over the knee boots. Let me know if you are down with the leather trend, yay or nay. Let's talk about it in the comments. Now, it's not just, remember, we just said it's not just leather jackets and coats. We talking about the pieces, the leather pieces. Oh, I almost forgot. Now, see, the thing is, this is why I got a little excited and besides myself that I forgot a very important plot point when it comes to me and leather pieces. So I'm 5'9". Some people will say that's not tall. I have friends who are taller than me that tell me that I'm not tall, and I'd be like, you a hater. But 5'9" is pretty tall, right? Especially for a woman. The problem has been with some of these leather pieces, especially when it comes to like leather pants or like leather tops, like the like long sleeve leather tops. The sleeve length and the inseam don't be hitting for me. So it'd be making me look like my much younger little sister's clothing. Like my little sister was a toddler on her clothes. Then when it comes to retailers who sells tall sizes like ASOS, Gap, Old Navy. Gap sometimes will have authentic leather pieces that I think also come in tall, but you gotta be like quick when it comes to Gap leather pieces because they sell out really quickly. Like you can't even catch a little 20, 30, 40% off because them joints go quick. But the faux leather from retailers like that will sell tall clothing, sometimes I'd be like, ew. Or it comes with that like really funny like fishy smell. Anyway, what are your thoughts on leather dressing for fall? Let me know in the comments. Next up, belts. This is going to be exciting because I feel like I haven't really like worn a belt with an outfit in a really, really long time. And that used to be my thing. Like I would put like a little peplum belt on something because it would help to create the illusion of more hips, like a cinched in waist and more hips with a peplum belt, like the wide belts. Remember when Gucci belts were like all the rage? I still have 2 of my Gucci belts, regardless of who says what. I'm gonna wear my Gucci belt unless, did we cancel Gucci? But when it comes to belts, belts are going to be a huge trend in, well, I'm hoping it's gonna be a huge trend because I wanna be able to, you know, dabble into the trend and buy some pieces to add to my wardrobe. Now, the great thing about belts, you don't even need me to tell you this because you probably know already, a belt, especially a really good statement belt, can elevate even the most boring, simplest outfit that you just like had in the back of your closet. You put a belt with that and all of a sudden it's like, high fashion. So of course belts can not only draw attention to accentuate the waist, but it can also give the illusion of a waist if you don't have a defined one. Belts can also help to balance your torso. If you're someone with a longer torso, you can give the illusion of a more balanced torso by, you know, placing the belt higher up above your waist. Or if you're someone with a shorter torso, maybe you kind of bring the belt down a little bit to give the illusion of a more balanced torso. So there's so many amazing things that you can do with belts. So I'm really excited to see what comes out. Like I like this Chloe belt that I saw on, I think this was on, I can't remember what website. It was either Harper's Bazaar or Vogue, one of them. That Chloe belt is so cute, but I'm like way over having somebody else's name, like a designer's name. Although I did say I had the Gucci belt, but that's a little different because it's like the GG's shaped like a snake. All right, maybe I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, but the Chloe, that looks so good, but I'm like, I can't be wearing Chloe stuff on here. And then nowadays, you know, some of these people be saying stuff and you be like, and then you done spent the money on the piece and they canceled and then you looking like Boo Boo the Fool wearing their stuff, right? But belts can also help to create a curvier figure, especially if you do something like in this picture here where she has the belt cinched in at the waist. It's doing this, so it's giving the illusion of hips. So if you're somebody that, you know, you want to look a little curvier, or if you're curvy and you just want to make a big emphasis on those hips and your curves, you can do something like that. Then there's also this outfit here where she kind of has, the blazer might be a little bit oversized so that she's able to kind of wrap it over. Now remember how we talked about lines and what they can do for the body? So a diagonal line is going to divide, make something look leaner. If you're somebody who has a thicker middle and you're looking to minimize that, trying something like what she's doing here and then she belted it to keep it together, that's something pretty simple that you can do. And you can like get a blazer like that from the thrift store, or you might even have something in your closet already, borrow something from your husband, your boyfriend, your dad, your granddad, whoever, just, you know, take their shit. And then sometimes a belt can give you a whole new outfit like these. Like, I'm just like, wow, that's amazing. Now the thing is though, some of these belts can get really, really expensive. Like I remember when Loewe had a peplum belt. Oh gosh, when was that? That had to be like 6 or 7 years ago, right? And those belts were like $900, $1,000 for the belt. I can only imagine how much this belt costs because that's a lot of detailing in there, and sometimes these belts be more than bags sometimes. But at any rate, let me know what you think of the belt trend. Will you be partaking in it? Yay or nay? Let me know in the comments. And now the next wearable trend, feathers and fur. I'm so here for this because I freaking love texture. Texture is such a way to add some cool elements and interest to your outfit and, you know, keep you warm as the, you know, the temperatures tend to cool down. However though, feather and fur can also add visual bulk, so you have to be very careful if you're not looking to add visual bulk to an area. You know, clearly you would make sure that, like, if you wouldn't put something bulky on the widest part of your body if you're not looking to accentuate it. If you are looking to accentuate it, go in and let have, but if you're not, then you're not. And definitely do not fall into like that shapeless fur coat or feathery kind of thing where it's just like a blob of fabric, you know, on your body. Don't fall into that. And if you happen to get a piece where you're like, oh my God, this piece has so much potential, maybe you take from the previous belt trend and you get a belt and you belt it and you can make your own silhouette so that it looks more flattering on you. And then with this trend, it doesn't have to be just about outerwear. It can be like, you know, a little bit of like feathers coming out of your, what is this called again? It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm so hungry. I have been writing scripts and filming all day today. I'm surprised that I'm not delirious, right? Okay, we'll just say wrist for right now. You can have some feather detailing coming out of the wrist of your shirt, your blouse, your blazer. But these are also trends that look good with bags, like a fur bag, faux fur bag, a bag with feathers on it. Like, oh my God, that's so fun. And it's a way to kind of like, you know, play into the trend, but then it's like, okay, I don't have to like fully commit into it with like a coat or, you know, an article of clothing or something like that. Shoot, you probably even see like hair accessories with feather and fur on, you know, made of feather and fur. Shoot, maybe even some earrings. I don't know, I have to see what the earrings look like because some of them can look a little, you know, like, now I'm a cat lady, but it's a certain kind of cat lady that be wearing them like novelty earrings that you kind of gotta, you know, I'm just saying. Oh, and shoes too. I have a pair of shoes that I think is in storage, so I can't really show it to you. But I'll try to have my editor put some pictures of some cute shoes that you can buy now that have like the feathers on it or in fur and whatnot. I think like having that like on a heel or boot. Oh my God. I think it would be too much, but also just enough at the same time. Can you imagine an over-the-knee boot with feathers? That would be so ridiculous and I would love it. It would be so impractical, but I would be like, oh my God, I have to have it. Especially living in New York City where it's like, you step in a puddle, it snows, or you step in something else. Ugh, but I'm just like, oh, that would be amazing. So I'm gonna add some feather and fur inspo up here on the screen for you to check out. You know, pause the screen in case you need a screenshot. So which fall trends are you getting into this season? Were there any of that I mentioned in this video, or are there some other trends that you were like, you know, Danielle, you cool and all, but you know, I'm gonna go with some other trends that you ain't mentioned. Just tell me all about it in the comments. Now, when it comes to jeans, don't let these jean trends lay in your face. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on how to find jeans for your body type. Click on this video here and I will see you there.